I'm going in. So today we're doing a deep clean on the outside and inside of this two-door manual Nissan Altima, which is kind of rare, but also doing a heavy mold remediation. There she is. So apparently the sunroof has been leaking, and yeah, so customer hasn't driven the car in a while due to that. There's mold throughout the rest of the car, but it's mainly in the back seat. You can see the carpet here, and then let me go over to the other side. The outside's nothing terrible, but yeah, it's literally just puddled up in here, and they've got a towel here trying to soak it up. But she's apparently been leaking for a while, and so yeah, we're gonna go all out with this thing. I'm gonna take the front seats out, take the rear seats out. I guess I didn't think about that. The center console, get the, oh my God, even with this brand new fancy iPad, focus is an issue. Not sure why. I'm not a videographer, you know this. Anyway, gonna get the carpet out, gonna clean all that outside of the car, and you know, make sure we get underneath there and get all the wetness and mold and everything out of the padding of the carpet and underneath, and don't leave any stone unturned. We're also going to spray inside of the vents and make sure that we disinfect inside the vents and try to get all the mold that may be in there by basically spraying some disinfectant in there while running the heater, so it basically kicks it through the system and helps kill any mold that may or may not be in the vents. And then we're going to seal up her sunroof for her. She said she does not care if it ever works again. So we're gonna take some windshield grade urethane and basically run a bead on the seal and seal it up. Take out the controls there and unplug the sunroof control so nobody can open it by mistake in the future. Don't mind my dirty ass Jeep in the background. But yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got for today. So I'm gonna be using a couple different products on this one. Got distilled white vinegar. That's gonna be my main workhorse for this job because it just does a great job on mold. I'm gonna put that in that pump sprayer behind it and really use a lot of that. We've got Autoban, which also fights mold, kills odors, disinfects. That disinfectant spray over there, sorry, my hand's not really pointing where the pointing's supposed to be, but that disinfectant spray is what I'm going to use in the dash vents. It's bleach free, so it should work just fine and get in there and get around everything. The CLR mold stuff I may or may not end up using, maybe. And then of course the Tidal Wave is basically my all-purpose cleaner that I use for doing interiors in general, and carpet and upholstery whenever I'm doing a deep clean is a main component as well. So that's going to be the main stuff for the interior for this job. Got the seats out. The top half of the back seat I'm actually going to leave in because I mean, it's only like 3 bolts to take it out, but I definitely can fold each half down and get full access as we have it now. So I got the seats out. Time to get the carpet out. Need a little wet. Okay. Yeah, time to get the carpet out and keep going from there. Got the seats out, center console, all that good stuff. Well, I'm glad I decided to take the carpet out because look at all this water. You could swim in it. Well, I'm not happy her braces look like that, but I might try to find a little primer or something and spritz it on there for her, but I don't exactly want to get primer on the rest of the interior because the rest of it I believe I can leave together and clean as it sits. So I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum out all this standing water, and then I'm gonna basically turn the car on, spray the disinfectant stuff in the vents, and kick the heat on and do the vent cleaning. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean the outside so that the sunroof where I'm gonna seal it up is gonna be nice and dry and clean, and I can apply the urethane and it'll have plenty of time to dry. So Carpet's all out. Using this. Alright, so here's a little progress report on the Altima. Basically all the interior that is left in the car and has not been removed, I did like an initial disinfectant cleaning on. Some of this mud is just dirt from me walking in it. I took the glove box apart and took out the cabin air filter because I had a feeling it might be nasty. And yeah, I don't think it's ever been changed, but it was definitely nasty and full of mold. So I'm about to head into town and buy the customer a cabin air filter so I can put it in there. And then I'm also gonna set off one of those like odor bomb things inside this thing. Let's see, so now I can basically do, I can start cleaning the interior as I would normally. You know, I'm gonna clean up all the plastics and all that stuff as I normally would on a normal vehicle now that all the mold seems to be out. I worked on it most of the day yesterday and then came back out this morning, and I don't smell any mold. I only smell vinegar, which makes sense. So now all the interior in here has all been cleaned, disinfected, and basically ready for reassembly. And of course, I'm gonna put dressing on at the end of it. I got the sunroof switch hanging down so that I still have to open it one more time to do the sealing of it, but which is the next thing I'm doing. But yeah, I have it down so I can disconnect it once I seal it up. So that's where we're at now. All the little plastic pieces I had to take off to get the carpet out are all cleaned up and ready to go. The carpet is about 90% dry. I'm actually about to put it in the car and crank the heat on full blast for a little bit while I clean the seats and see if that'll help it dry the last 10%. Got the sunroof all sealed up. She ain't perfect, but it's sealed. It's windshield grade urethane, so it's definitely not going to leak. It's a seal all the way around, and I got some down in the crevices, and the customer's cool with me doing it that way because it's the best way we can think of to do it. Anyway, carpet's in. I got, you know, some dirt and debris and stuff to vacuum off now that's back in the car. Back seats back in. Looking good. Well, finally starting to see an end in sight in this thing. Got all the dressing done on the back seat. She's looking great. That little hair or something. Got the carpet all vacuumed back out. It's ready to go. let's see. So center console is all in. So all this has the dressing done and is basically ready for final assembly. I didn't do the dressing on the doors or clean the inside window on the doors yet, but inside windshield, quarter glasses, back glass is all done. Let me show you from the other side here. So, and that's not wet. It's just the you know, direction of the vacuum there. So, yeah, it's coming together nicely. She's all done. Obviously there's little dirt on the tires from moving it to a different part of the yard, but you can't yell at me for that. My yard is mud. So that's the other thing. Detailed this thing in mud, basically, standing in mud the entire time. Came out really good. I think the customer's gonna be happy. She's not here yet, so I don't know if she's happy yet, because she hasn't seen it, but I think she will be. What was here? That's imprint something. Okay. Have to check. I think I'm going to take a dry brush and brush all that carpet in one direction real quick, because it'll just be that much nicer. Oh. Come on, seat. Do seat things. Yeah, all done. I tell you what, this was a rough one. As always, you know, if you made it to this far, well, I guess if you didn't make it this far, also thank you, but you won't be seeing me say this. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. One man, small business. I'm really trying to focus on YouTube and grow the audience I have on here. And I do apologize for not showing and having more videos of me actually doing the work. But especially on this one, this thing it took way longer than I thought it was going to, and basically I was busy and you know, was too focused on getting it done to stop and set up the camera and do all that. So again, thanks for watching. Peace out.